Good afternoon, and most of you know my name is Chaqueta Stuckey, and I am one of the co-directors of the Southern Collaborative. I am so sorry that I am not able to be there on today, but my supporter, she's there, and that she will be answering any unconditional questions that you might have. But I would like to just go ahead and answer just a couple questions that you all might be interested in.
Can you please tell us a little bit about your project that is funded by AIDD and its accomplishments and impact that it's had on the South?
Um, what it would do, it would take me back all the way back at the beginning, and where this will go ahead and start from at the assessments needs, that where we will be working with the grassroots and get makes the grassroots stronger and get them to have more energy, and that it all started with the surveys. Our goal was to reach 1,200 surveys, and that each state had 150 surveys to complete. You had some states had some struggles, so it was like that. Once we had figured out which state that was struggling, those were the states that we were with, and that having a sit down or either a conference call and work with them and how we can make it better for that state. And so that other than that, we had 150 or more surveys from each state, and the total is over 1,200 surveys completed altogether. And we had two face-to-face meetings as well. They were excited. It was so excited, and by just learning about all the types of difference of the technology, and that our first face-to-face meeting was in Tennessee, and our recent face-to-face meeting was in Alabama, which that was on May 8th through the 10th. And that really there we had 39 attendants at the advisory committee, and which all states was present there, and it was exciting. And that it was that we also had visit with the disability history exhibit museum as well, and that there were several of our DD networks, our partners, who was there as well. Um, Here it is with the meeting had provided the states like with a structure to develop their state plan, and prior to the meeting of a webinar was also hosted by the project to provide additional structure for the developmental of the technical assistance plan.
Okay, how are you involving your partners from other organizations in the states where the project is underway? And of course, let us remind everyone that the states that are involved are Alabama, Arkansas, Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, Oklahoma, South Carolina, and Tennessee. How are they getting their partners involved?
Well, most of them are are through the calls, and that we have most of that with ASAN and NEED, and that met by conference calls. And the topics of the discussion will include a joint presentation to use of technology by project at the National South Advocacy Conference in Oklahoma. And it mostly will be also had getting the ARC, the DD councils, and the PNAs as well. And with the OCSS will present with ASAN and NEED, which that's why we are here today, because that we gotten so involved and we all gotten so connected with each other. And with Vanderbilt, the university, you said, has been extraordinary in reaching out to collaborate with the project. They were really a big help, and that they are supporting with us as well. And this has included the participation of 2 staff from the university. So with the Tennessee and PNA has sent a representative to the Birmingham advisory meeting, and that the DD Council representatives had attended the advisory committee meeting in Birmingham. And in addition, ADAL provide our group with the vehicle and a driver as well. So really, the DD Council are helping us a lot. They are getting more involved into what we're doing, the more understanding on what we are having as well, getting on the calls and coming to our meetings as well.
So, what are some of the next steps, for your project?
Well, mostly with our next steps are that what we are having soon in August, on the 19th through the 22nd, we are having a meeting back in Alabama as well, and that with the DD councils and with SABE, the executive committee will be there as well, so they'll get to hear more about what we're doing. We also having a webinar that also is coming up in August as well. We will be meeting. We will also be having our meeting at the national conference in October.